So you were saying about the concept of happiness that Krishna consciousness is providing, which is eternal, which is full of bliss, which is filled with consciousness, which is not when we compare it to the material happiness. We're providing a separate Krishna consciousness way of being happy. So what do I need to achieve happiness in Krishna consciousness? Or how is the process?
Process is very simple. I always say that there are a few simplest of the things which we can start doing on a daily basis, which we can make us at least get started on this journey of Krishna consciousness. Because bhakti is a journey. It doesn't. It's not like, like for example, if I want to go from here to New York or Bangalore or somewhere, I just need to take a flight, and from here I go and land there. Right? It's just an 8-hour, 9-hour flight maybe. So it's a very short trip. Bhakti is not like that, right? So in this, to begin with, there is no difference between the destination and the path, right? So in our usual experiences, there is a difference between the destination and the path. So we fly. It's not that we keep flying all the time. No, you land somewhere, and that's where you go. So the destination is different from the path, but in bhakti, it's the same, right? But for us, it's just too difficult to comprehend because we have never experienced anything in life wherein your journey is same as destination, right? So in bhakti, it's the same. What we do, in essence, is serving Krishna. And that's in essence. We have been talking about it. That is the constitutional position. It's the design that I am servant of this totality of existence, which is having its own simultaneous personal form, which is ever enchanting to the heart. Anything in the creation which makes you feel wow, put them all together. Add 7.5 billion population, right, of the earth. Ask everybody what makes you feel wow, this is nice, right? Add it all together. But it's not just we as 7.5 billion people. Add other living entities also. Ask everyone, what is that which makes you feel wow? Somebody may tell it's the music. Somebody may tell no, it's the waterfalls. Someone may say no, mountain ranges or whatever, flower, or doesn't matter. Put all of it together, and then imagine that wow effect is in the form of a person. That's Krishna. Now it's natural that you get attracted to such a person, because anything which makes anyone in the entirety of creation feel wow is there in that person, and even more beyond, right? So it's very natural that I feel like, oh wow, right? Yes. So Krishna, sarvam akarshayate iti Krishna, he attracts everything. So now, if I'm in front of that person, the only logical thing I want to do is not showing off my own. Because even with a normal day-to-day life, if some really famous people come, we don't show off our, oh, here is a new iPhone. No, right? We don't show off like, oh, I have so much. No, nobody wants to do that. You would want to have something which is above and beyond what seemingly, which is your life, right? Maybe you want to serve some nice food. Maybe you want to have a good conversation, right? So
basically, we want to make him happy.
Yes, rather than trying to create a position for myself, because I'm just insignificant in front of this great personality. Imagine just Ronaldo walks in here, or Virat Kohli walks in, or some great personalities walk in. I feel like so insignificant. I don't use Instagram, but do you use Instagram? Maybe 1,000 followers there, 500, 300, 30. And this guy has like 300 million followers. Like, where is the comparison, right? So yeah, our influence over the other person's influence becomes like just insignificant comparison. It doesn't make sense. So we just want to then just serve. We want to just create a feeling of, yeah, I'm insignificant, but I want to create something, just an experience where another person is happy. It just something makes sense, right? So imagine now you are in front of Krishna, and Krishna has everything. He has, by definition, Bhagavan has all the six opulences in full: the wealth, the intelligence, the beauty, the knowledge, the fame, the renunciation. These six. You can add some other. This is what is the definition of Parashara Muni. If you think no, other than this, also there are some other things which are categorized as bhaga. Bhaga is basically is wealth, some sort of things which are really making you feel wow, right? So Parashara Muni has given 6 dimensions. Now, if you think no, there are other dimensions in which you feel wow, right? Because that's what gives a wow effect, right?
Yeah.
So you see something beautiful, something which is really knowledgeable, intelligent, something which is really extraordinarily wealthy, or someone who is extraordinarily wealthy, someone who is very famous, right? So this is what creates a wow effect. Now imagine all of it put together is in front of you, and me as an insignificant entity, I don't have anything to offer because the person has everything.
Yeah.
So what can I do then? I still have one thing. It's my sincere heart, right? That's why Krishna says in Gita, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati. You can give simple things to Krishna or more elaborate things to Krishna, doesn't matter. But what matters is bhakti. Right? Tadaham bhakti upahritam. I'll accept that bhakti. Right? Ashnami. So that's what Krishna is looking for. We can offer our heart, a genuine love, a sincere effort which we want to put together to make Krishna happy. Krishna will accept it. There are so many examples of this. When the whole monkey army, the Vanaras, were trying to build bridge on the ocean to go and get Sita back, there was a small squirrel which was just coming on the shore to collect a few sand particles to go and put it on the ocean to help Ram build the bridge. Now, if Krishna is looking at only the quantity, how much one is doing, they would be like, man, get lost. What are you doing here? Nonsense, right? You're just being a nonsense here. Other people are doing so much. What are you doing? But Ram was so happy with it. And he was so happy that you're doing your best. And that's what Krishna is looking at. And if I can be sincere enough to offer my heart to Krishna, Krishna is happy. I may be a great person in my own way, not so great person. I may be very rich, not so rich. Doesn't matter. I offer whatever I offer with love. That's bhakti. Other stories. Krishna visited the house of Vidura. This is the story from Mahabharata. When he was a mediator, he came to talk with the sons of Dhritarashtra. He was given the palace of Dushasana, which was the most opulent palace in the entire Hastinapura, and Krishna rejected. I don't want this. He went to a small hut of Vidura, and Vidura was not there. The wife of Vidura was there, and then she brought bananas to offer to Krishna. And then she was so excited seeing Krishna, and then she's opening the banana cover and then throwing the banana and giving Krishna the cover, and Krishna accepted the cover. He ate. Right? So it really doesn't matter what is the article. Of course, if we have opportunities, we should. But if we don't have, then we can offer anything which is available. And what Krishna is saying in this verse is so, it's so naturally available. Patram pushpam phalam toyam. Right? So tulasi leaves, water, flowers, fruits, anybody can get this. We consume this. So before we eat, we give it to Krishna. Krishna, please take it. So we can start having a relationship, right? So this idea of service is not imposed on us. It's just a natural state of existence. When you understand the other person is so attractive, he has everything. What can I do? I'll do whatever best I can in my best way, and I'll just try to please. That's bhakti. And when we understand this concept, then everything else becomes very simple then, right? Because the whole process is of service, loving devotional service, right? So how we do it is also very simple. We can, to begin with, in this age, one of the prime benedictions for this age is the Hare Krishna mantra. Golokera Premadhana Harinama Sankirtana. This is the treasure house of the spiritual existence. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has brought it for us. So we can just accept it. And we start reciting this mantra. The whole mantra is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And Srila Prabhupada gives a meaning for the mantra. The calling, and the reciter, the person who is chanting the mantra, is telling, "O Radha, O Krishna, please engage my mind and senses in your service." Right? That's the meaning. So you're sort of doing that as a meditation. You're reciting, you're trying to train your mind that you are not the boss. Krishna is the enjoyer. Your definition of happiness is wrong. You're not the controller, but Krishna is, and perfection of my life is in serving Krishna. It's sort of a constant remembrance. You keep telling. And eventually mind will get adjusted to that. The proof is that this is how you learned everything. Right? How do you know that this is green? Because somebody told you this is green, this is green, this is green. Right? So you think this is green. Isn't it? If somebody would have told, no, this is red. The whole life you would think, oh, this is red.
Yeah.
So mind is agile. You can train it. We study Gita and Bhagavatam just to get the experiences of others, to get inspired. You need to live a sattvic life, because adhyatma without sattvic life doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. If somebody thinks that I'll just live however I want, I'll be Krishna conscious, unfortunately it's not going to click, because whatever we consume, it affects us. Whether it's food, water, air, everybody knows that you consume a bad air, you become sick. You consume a bad water, you become sick. Where is the quality? So there is an air quality index. Where is the food quality index in terms of effect on your consciousness? Right? On the body, yes, sure. But there is no food quality index. How does this food affect your desire to enjoy or serve? There is no food quality index like that. But Shastras give, being sattvic is a good way. Your mind can be then easily controlled. Right? Because the entire Adhyatma revolves around this principal idea that I need to be able to control my mind and senses to serve Krishna. Yeah. So how do I do that? Is this process. Chant Hare Krishna mantra, study Gita and Bhagavatam, especially live a sattvic life. Come to association. Shripad Shankaracharya says, Sat Sangatve Nissangatvam. When you associate with Sat, Sat means eternal. That association which connects you with eternity is Satsang. Sat Sangatve Nissangatvam. And you actually get rid of anything which is negative. Nissangatve Nirmohatvam. When you get rid of anything which is negative, the moha, the whole burning desire that I want to get that, right? That goes away. Nirmohatvam. Nirmohatve Nishchalatatvam. When somebody gets away from this intense desire, I want to enjoy. Nischala tattvam, you get stabilized, your consciousness becomes stable then. You're not running behind here and there, wanting to become somehow, want to extract happiness from 100 different areas. Nischala tattve jivan muktihi. When you're stabilized like that, your consciousness is just fixed. Jivan muktihi. You experience that transcendence. Now. Yeah. So chanting Hare Krishna mantra, studying our scriptures, Gita, Bhagavatam, coming to association, taking advantage of satsanga, living a sattvic life, and doing seva. You need to do seva. That's when you actually put, the whole chanting Hare Krishna mantra is a calling to get service. But then we should be eager to serve. Right? Not that, oh yes, okay, this is my task, I'll just do something. And then when somebody comes and tells you, can you please help me take out this and then keep it there? And then like, no, I'm busy.
But you're praying for that.
And you're praying for, right, to get service. So it doesn't make sense. We need to really start identifying ourselves. Whole life is the practice ground, right? Wherein I can serve Krishna every single moment. Not just, oh, I serve Krishna here. No. Whole time I need to be able to serve Krishna. Or whatever I'm doing, I'm offering to Krishna as service. Yeah. So that's what we should do. Okay? Hare Krishna.